What's up, guys? This is the Epic Ninja video, and today, we will be looking at the Lego Ninjago Chain Cycle Ambush set 70730. Comes with 298 pieces. You may have already seen it in the other video where I showed you all the sets that I got, but here is the box. So yeah, it might be zoomed out. It's zoomed out all the way on my camera, but here it is. And that's what it looks like when it's built. So yes, I do still have the blaster bag. I'm returning it as soon as I can, so I can use my birthday money, and I can use the money that is worth to get the Jaywalker one. And I'm also going to be, again, like I said in the Ronin REX video, I am going to be getting the Temple of Air Jitsu again for my birthday. My birthday was yesterday, August 24th, 2015. Yeah, so let's get right into this. So we're actually going to start off with the vehicle again. So I'm actually starting to get a little bit more nice to you. Like I'm getting nicer to you guys, like on YouTube, because basically I'm now, instead of starting with the small things, like instead of starting with the minifigures, I'm going to start by starting with the actual set. So I decided to start being nice to you guys because I'm getting more subscribers, and yeah, I promise I'll start being nice to you. Yeah, let's do this. So now let's look at the Chain Cycle Ambush. Oh yeah, this I think is a very cool set. So this thing right here, it only works on certain kinds of floors. It doesn't work on all floors, just because like the gears the floor is too slippery sometimes, and the gears can't grip on, because this table right here, because I put white paper on it, it still stays on there because the paper gives it some kind of grip. Same with this table does, but not everything will give that thing a grip. So it doesn't work on some things like countertop and stuff. Alright, so yeah. Basically, yeah, I really like how they have these what do you call them? These things that they use for the propellers on some sets, and they're also used as blades in Ninjago sometimes. But I really liked how they use these. Well, in this set they're using them for blades, but yeah, I really like how they use these blades for this. And the reason why they have to be facing this way is so that they get a good grip on the ground with this, because they touch the ground. And if they were to go back, it still works, but it doesn't work as good on most surfaces. So that's why it's kind of like that. But anyway, I think I spent a little bit too much time there. This right here is the actual thing. It's supposed to basically kind of look like a monster. It kind of looks like it has ears. Look at that. The joysticks right there, or not joysticks, not the handlebars. They're not really handlebars, but what you use to control the set, for the bad guy to control the thing. Those things kind of look like ears, and those right there kind of look like fangs. And right there on the screen right here, doesn't it kind of look like those are eyes, and there's black inside of the eyes to represent the part where you see the eyes. Yeah, these chains are kind of like an X. It's kind of like if you touch that middle X, you will die. A little warning or something like that. Or X marks a spot. Bringing pirates into Ninjago. Actually, the next season is about pirates, actually. If you've seen on my channel, a thing that's kind of about, it says check out these other channels. The Ryan and David show is there. I think you should subscribe to them also, because they give info about Ninjago that not a lot of people know, and they have theories and stuff of and they give you examples why they think their theory is correct. For the pirates thing, they gave you hints in the last season, Zane's voice being a pirate, and Jay has an eye patch and stuff. But you know, yeah. I also like these fangs right here. Those are cool. Alright, anyway. So yeah, this is kind of like the face. I feel like on like most of the sets, like most of the, like not all, but like some of the Ninjago sets, that like the sneak stuff and this ghost stuff. Also, the like the Final Fight of Destiny's Bounty, or like the regular Destiny's Bounty, like a bunch of that stuff, you know, and even the skeleton stuff. It's kind of like their vehicles. Well, of course they have to be like the color scheme, right? But they also try to like Lego also tries to like put the vehicles like put the bad guys like like kind of put the bad guy's face on there. I mean like put like the head of like what it would kind of be like if that was like the boss or something, like the boss or something, I don't know, but this is, I can kind of tell this is supposed to be a head, because whatever, I know that it's a head if it has like for this season, if it has like this red right there, and it, has, well, I don't know, but I can't really explain it. But anyway, let's just move on. So you have these like elemental blades right here on the sides. I find those very cool. Like, I want to tell you guys, I think having the return of these elemental blades be here, I love having the return of them, and in a different color for the ghost. That's really cool. But, that is very cool. Yeah. So, right there, like, my brother kind of figured this out. Like, he said, hey, Ethan, are these supposed to be, like, holders for, like, the screamers or something? And they actually could be. I'm not even sure if there's, like, supposed to be or something, but they could be, like, they could hold screamers in there. Like, screamers are small enough to fit in there. And look at that. That does look really cool, even when the screamers are in there. Just look, watch, see? In goes a screamer. If this guy even wants to go in. Yeah, let's put the wrench in his other hand. And then look, right in there goes a screamer. Now I'll just try and close it all up. Like, and look at that. You can kind of see the screamers, and it's kind of like you open up, and the screamers come on up. Yeah. So that's really cool, I'd say. Right? So yeah, let me just bring these back to normal. There we go. Now they're back to normal. Anyway, so now let's move on to the next feature, which is these stud shoes on the side. It's kind of hard, like, to find, like, a good pose for them. Like, I like most poses, but, like, yeah, I think this kind of pose is really cool, too, when you're trying to access these stud shooters. So these stud shooters do shoot, like, simple, and they're supposed to be, I'm actually going to show you that in a little bit. Let me just put that back. So basically, yeah, when you push down on this stud, it launches. Same here. That launched again, but, my finger was in the way. So it didn't really launch too far. But anyway, let's put that back on. Oop. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have this set yet. Not this one, but the, like, that Lego Chima set. The one that has, like, the disc launchers. And it's basically, like, the lion thing. And, like, the lion thing is kind of like, it's kind of like a mobile command base or something. It's orange and, like its theme is kind of like a tiger or something. I don't really know what to call it, but like it has these flames in it. I really like how like in this set they recolored them to be the color scheme. I think that is really cool how they recolored that. Anyway, yeah, same one of these on the back wheel, and they have like these three things. These three like fang pieces. And there's not too many stickers used. A fair amount of stickers on this set, I can tell you that. But yeah, so if you're wondering what this rubber band is, there's one explanation for that. Rubber band right there. That is to put this little chain on, and I let my brother play with this when I was building the Ronin REX, and he kind of lost it. He lost the other chain, because there's supposed to be two. There's supposed to be another in there, and one right here, but he lost it, and I know where it is, but I'm just not allowed to go into the box, because it's my sister's. And, well, my big sister's. My sister's like 20, but, you know, like 21. But, anyway, you know, I just not allowed to go in there because it's for college. So, yeah, let's do this. So, the little chain ball is, Wraith. Yeah, Wraith is trying to shoot him with this and try and, like, knock Zane down. Like, he's not on his glider right now. Okay. Actually, just pretend like he's, like, looking for it. I just don't have the time to do it right now, right? And this Wraith is supposed to, he's not in there right now, but he's supposed to bring that, like, he's supposed to shoot that at Zane and try and knock him down. Which is why there's two. Number one, like, if, like, to pretend, like, one chain ball gets over there and knocks down this side, but Zane's still coming. Like, he shoots the second one and knocks down this side, and then Zane's down, right? So, that's basically what the thing is for, to attack. Because why wouldn't it be for it to attack? So, here we go. Down, let go. And that hit the wall, and came back right to me. So, yeah, and they have a crate to store the second one, but the second one is in the box. Alright. So, yeah, I think this set is very cool overall. So, yeah, let's actually move on to the second biggest thing. Let's see. Hold on, wait. Yeah, so, like, yeah, so we're gonna start off with Zane's glider, just because it has more pieces in it. So, yeah, here is Zane's glider. Hold on. Yeah, here is Zane's glider. Right here. I think that is very cool. Yeah, I think it is. Like, so it basically goes on Zane's back like that. Like, I really wish, like, they, you know, of course they had the folding thing. I like that, right? But, like, I also wish that, like, this part right here could also fold up, right? And, like, it could all just, like, fold together, you know what I mean? Like, of course, like, this thing goes together like that. And then, like, these things right here, like, fold to the side. And this thing right here folds up. And then that would just be really cool, I think. But, you know, they did their best to make it at least fold one bit. And they did very good with that. And, like, I really like this little, like instead of fire, it's hilarious. Like, instead of fire, it's ice coming out. It's really funny. Like, ice and the ice flame. It's kind of like an ice flame. I bet Zane probably, in the engine, he probably put some fire coloring in there to make it turn that color. Just to match his theme. And then you have this piece right here. So, like, this whole thing can, like, stay. But you'll see how if it does try to stay, like the whole thing won't be like on the ground. But you know, it doesn't really bug me at all. And we're just gonna take a quick look at Zane. This thing can easily clip right on there. So yeah, that is simple. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, it's so big. Like, I wish like they were to get away so that Zane could carry it like that and the swords were just touching the ground, like right there. Like, they could do this in kind of like a micro scale. That would be really cool if they made that glider in a micro scale. Anyway, let's move on to this right here. This is kind of like a little vortex. Like, basically, like you have this right here, right? And all it is, basically, is just this, right? I think that does look kind of cool. It doesn't look the coolest as it can get. You know? Basically, what's supposed to happen is, like, the smallest one's supposed to go up all the way like that, right? And then in comes the medium one going all the way up. And then in comes the tallest one going all the way up to create, like, some kind of, like, vortex. That, I think, is cool. With this, and this arrow blade on top. Like, Zane has to, like, go into the vortex before, like, the vortex, like, touches him. Or something. I don't know. But it's cool. Anyway, so now we can move on to the minifigures. Okay? So, here we go. Let me just, like, get the thing ready for a screamer to be there. So, we're going to start off with the smallest minifigures to the biggest minifigures. Because I like, for the minifigures, I like to save the best for last. And I used to like to save the best for last, like, with the big thing. But anyway, let's keep on going. Alright. So, let's grab this first screamer and put them on. They're both called screamers. So yeah, Skreemer. And no, I do not have a problem with my spelling. It's just, that's the way they spell it. Anyway, here is your screamer. So he has, like, ice cream cone and his big, like, I don't know what to call it, like, I don't really know what to call it, but it's kind of like a dagger, like, I don't know. But yeah, there's a screamer. So now let's take off his, things, like his weapons. And let's place him back on. Get back on there. And now let's turn this around again. And there's a screamer without his weapons and stuff. So now, let's take a look at the other screamer right now. Alright. And this other screamer has a wrench. Right there. Let's take off the wrench. And there it is. Same body, different face. Alrighty. Whoops, I dropped the wrench. Should I get it? Yeah, I got it. Alrighty. So now that the screamers have their stuff in their hands, let me show you the next minifigure. My favorite minifigure out of all of them is Zane. So the second to last person will be Wraith. Alright. Here's this minifigure. His face is a little bit hard to see. Let's see if I can focus on it. And yeah, there it is. There's his face. So yeah, you can kind of see it. But right now, just to make sure you can see it, right now I'm going to be taking out his weapon, taking off his hat, and his half mask. I really like how they brought the half masks back in this season, because they first introduced the half masks in season 4 and season 5. I'm not sure if any of you like guys noticed, but it's basically wave 1 is the one with Master Chen, and wave 2 is the one with all the ghosts. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's his face. You can see like a ton better. Like a ton better. So yeah, that guy, just name is Pyrus. I think it's Pyrus. Yeah. But yeah, I still love how they had the half masks in season 4, season 5, wave 1, and season 5 and wave 2. I think that is pretty cool that they have all that. So yeah, now let's look at Wraith. And there he is. Wraith. Alright, there we go. So yeah, there's his scythe. I don't know what to call it. Alright, but let me just right now I'm actually going to show you what Wraith's scythe actually looks like. So yeah, let me just turn this thing up. And now I can show you. There's his scythe. Just because, you know, his scythe is so big you couldn't even see it on the camera when he was holding it. So now let's take off Wraith's mask. And let me just quickly show you Wraith's mask. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like how they put the holes in it to give it more of that ghostly look. So now let's take a look at Wraith. It's supposed to be looking down. Alright, there he is. There is Wraith. Alrighty, so now let me just put Wraith's mask back on. I really like how Wraith doesn't have two things on his head, just one. That way it's easier to put his stuff back on. Alright, and now here is Zane. Zane is right here with this really cool ice, whatever it is. And this thing is very slippery on his hand. I find that kind of cool. It's not super doesn't have a ton of friction to it, but it still clips on perfectly, and it's nice and slippery. So that if he can ram into it back, boo, like that. It's beautiful. So yeah, let's keep on looking at him. He has a clip on his back to put his glider onto. So yeah, now let me show you his ice staff without his hand on it. Right there. Alright, and now I can show you Zane without his mask, without his thing on his back. So you can see his head and just his body, and you can see everything on the back of his body. And I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this, but Zane's uniform is actually his Air Jitsu uniform. To be honest, it is. So yeah, I really wish it came with Zane's Air Jitsu in this set as well. But
Are you upstairs?
this is good enough. So yeah, there's his logo on the back, and there's Zane's face. So now let me just put the clip back on Zane's neck, and then let's put his hood back on, his mask.
Hey, Ethan.
And then
Ethan. Where? Oh.
So yeah, all that's really left to do is just show you guys the whole thing with all the guys in it. So I'll show you that right now. Okay guys, so this is what the whole entire set looks like when all the guys are on it, when everything is together. So yeah. So this is the Lego Ninjago Chain Cycle Ambush, and I am the Epic Ninja Video Gamer, and that is the end of this video, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.